Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. We're here, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, for the eighth and final episode of Kubikiri Cycle. Now, the previous episode was just insane for me. It really was. It was like some mind blowing stuff. Did not see it coming whatsoever with the whole body swap and Akane still being alive just in general, and also her being just the one behind this, the killer, and Shinya being her accomplice. Just if you guys watched my reaction for episode 7, you know it was just something else. It really was, for me at least, and maybe for a lot of you watching for the first time as well. It really makes me wonder, though, with this final episode being a little over 40 minutes, like what else is there really to dive into? Because I mean, with how he went into it in the previous episode and broke it down, I would think there's not too much else to go into. It almost makes me think that there's some kind of other twist, or that there is something else with it being over 40 minutes long. Now, I'm figuring that the Aikawa person is going to have a good focus with this episode because we have yet to see this person. So that's probably going to be a focal point. But I'm just curious. I am. So, yeah, we're going to hop into this final episode, everyone, and see what we got. We're going to be starting at the very beginning, 0 seconds, and we're going to hop into this in 3, 2, 1, play. Got some, like, live action kind of something going on here. I don't know. Where in the who are you? Week's end split. A cruiser. Well, I'm not even surprised she has one. Toma, Tomo, excuse me, and Ichan leaving. Okay, so yeah, so they're on this cruiser right now, departing. And is Ray? Tomo slumped. Not in her usual bed, but it'll do. Fun. Ilya. Wait, what the hell? They swapped. Dude, is this like, was this all some kind of game or something? Can they all just switch their appearances like this? Like, this is not even funny anymore. Come on, you guys are fucking with me. But yeah, that I mean, Ray usually would just come in and say it and then leave. Yeah, she wouldn't stay like this. But I wonder. Now, it hasn't been like this the whole time. Or has it always been like this? Because Ray has been like the most quiet character. Cheetah maids. Is this all just some big game for her? Well, yeah, I guess that does explain it. Wow. No wonder Ray was so quiet. What the hell? What the hell, man? And I was just saying, like, I wonder if there's like a twist or something else. Like, seriously. Well, How many fakes are like? It's so many lies. So many. It's crazy that Echan has just been able to figure this out too. Like it's just like how like on the first try too. Well, it's taken a little bit of time to put it together, but this is all like a game. Like seriously? Dude, now this makes me think that like Konami's still alive. Like nobody died. I'm starting to feel like seriously. You know what's funny? Like speaking of Maki, like she just probably knew all this was going to happen, right? Or knew the outcome the whole time. It just never said a word. Isn't that? I never really seriously thought about that. So that's even what makes me further think this is all just some kind of prank or a game, just them having fun. Are you kidding me? Seriously. It'd be no fun at all. It was all about having fun. Like who knew it'd come down to something like that so simple. Jesus Christ, I feel like such a dummy. Nothing but nonsense. Days later, the red Fantasia. Oh, you bad boy. Come on, Ichan. What too is like the way this is being like portrayed. Like this is like he's all alone right now. Quit the seven fools. And who just checked my man out? Because I didn't see anybody, unless this is just from his like his POV, right? That it feels like there's nobody there, like he's alone. If that's what they're going for him. Just let her slide. Like, yeah. Oh damn. A hot rod. What the? This has to be the Aikawa girl. Yep. It has to be. Whoa! Damn! What the hell? Okay. Okay. I already like her. I already like her. Please stomp on me. Dude, she has like the whole Kamina glasses going on too, like the like lightning bolt. This has to be her. Who else would this be? A character this flashy and makes a first impression appearance like this. Yo. Yeah, I already like her. I already like her. I figured she was going to be a girl too. I remember I called her she or accidentally like earlier in the series, and someone was like, "How do you know she's a girl?" I was just like, figured because most of the characters on this island where we were are girls. So Jun Aikawa. it's hitting, it's hitting you now. I figured you would have like been freaking out, man. The girl Ilya was gassing up for like so long. Figured it out before she could get there and figure it out. Using my brain a minute, like it would have been that easy for her. Like seriously, one to go. What is that? Yeah, yeah. Jeez. My God, she is a pretty skilled driver, but it's kind of insane, don't you think? Like, call her Jun. I gotta call her Jun. Shit. Wow. That's a humanity's strongest consultant. It flashed so quickly, I couldn't even see it. Doesn't feel right. Ignored any number of details that didn't fit in order to solve the. So those other details that they left out are key. Are they on the cruiser now? They're on a boat. Wait, what? They were just shaking like that. What the hell? Still, definitely still questions that need to be answered, for sure. And Akane is, we heard her motive, if that's really what it was in the previous episode. Like, that's how he is to Tomo. Is that the comparison she's? Yeah. It feels like I mean she has been told everything after Ichon figured it out, but the way she's going into it, it's like, damn, she definitely would have figured this out in a minute or so. Like, that's kind of what we just left it at. That's what we. I want to hear this too. Yeah, they've been driving for quite a bit. Watching the painting, and Ichon did bring that up before, but never went back to it. And they just kind of played it off as like, oh, like a error that she made a mistake, like a simple mistake. Liar. Another reason. Let's hear it. Konami did not paint that painting. What the hell? She wouldn't make a mistake like that. So someone who knew that he wears that watch, like she couldn't paint from the beginning at all. I mean, there's like ghostwriters, like just like music, probably with like a lot of things, where the artist is kind of just like the face, but then in the background there's all someone actually writing all the songs or painting or whatever. That's that, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. See, that's all. What she's saying right now is me. Like, ah, everyone's lying here. Everyone's playing games, yo. It's crazy. Literally can't trust a soul on this island. Can't believe a word or anything you hear or see. Seriously. So the Konami he was seeing the whole time was a fake. That's why she couldn't draw. What? The real Akane was murdered? No, dude. Are you kidding me? He killed Akane. Oh my freaking god. Was that lunch meeting 6 months ago, maybe? Are they gonna go back to that? 6 months ago, the meeting? Hello? I've been thinking about that for that lunch meeting 6 months ago. Bam! Yeah, that has to be it. Dude, I can't. Oh my god. Yo, this is just, again, mind blowing. So Akane could paint like that? And she would know that he had the watch on. Man, she's a pretty skilled ass painter then. Oh wait, no, I have that mixed up. The Akane that was disguised as Konami, drew Ichon. That's what I meant to say. I had it mixed up there. So they were there the whole time, like swapped from the beginning when they arrived on the island. I still can't believe that, just for the fun of it. Like Ilya did the same thing with the bot, like her switching with Ray, like just to have some fun, to have some damn fun, to have a good old grand time. So they were all on it, all in it together. That lunch meeting. I cannot believe this, man. Which was Konami. Nobody. So Akane really did know that she was gonna die from the beginning. I love how this is being done too. Like how this is being staged. I mean, that's Ichon though. He just kind of goes with the flow, right? He's not really like, but he's still a complex character. Well, yeah, duh. That I mean that kind of makes sense. Yeah. Mm, okay. Not just one. I wonder how far we've drove now. By the way, but there's still like this is all being like staged, but he was so convinced. So I was convinced. They're all convinced. She has to stop this, man. She has to stop. They're all geniuses in their own rights. Jeez, the way this is being like directed, like this, the shots are while they're talking, like, but they're really just still right now. All these things that I don't know what they mean. But like, hey, she's giving him credit though. She said he did pretty good. Yeah, just because he had a wheelchair, it doesn't mean it was all. Uh, so you're saying before she was Konami, not excluding Akane, like there could have been someone else before her. Like what? I brought that up earlier. I did. Like, did she know this all the whole time? Like, did she like just not even say anything though? Like, just laughing, smiling, just having a great time trying to see everyone. Well, Ichan particularly trying to figure this out. Who knows, man? Who knows, Ichan? Who knows, yo? Who knows? These freaking people just had the times of their lives. I really love Jun though. We've had her just in this episode, but I loved her from the. She stomped on the man like when she came out that hot this car. They. And the way she talks to him is great. Like just in general how she talks. Was on to him the whole time. So have they really been driving around the whole time? I mean, from the point we saw him picked up by her, or were they actually just still the whole time? What we've been seeing, like them on a stage, or was that not real? I don't know, dude. Fuck it. Yeah, not literally like inside of him emotionally. His mind. It was all for some fun. And they enjoyed the living hell out of it. Look at that representation. Just just live this had the time of her life, like when she knew the result or what was going on the whole time. Like Tomo. The directing on this episode has been fantastic though, and it's been all like, well, I mean, most of this show is dialogue, but like just like the visual representation, like phenomenal. Right, right. I did way better than me. Shit. Even got props for my collars or Jun. Just in case. Aw, damn. It's going with the flow. Damn. Wow. Wow. What a spectacle, man. I mean, that's really how I would describe it. Like I was just like, especially towards the end there, like with Ichan's monologue after like Aikawa left, like that whole monologue, deep man. Like I'm gonna have to go back and like because I didn't. I'm just gonna be totally honest. I didn't take in everything he just said right there. Like this is a series that definitely deserves a rewatch for me at some point. Cause like oh man, see I'm just looking at it now. Like if you knew what was happening, the if you figured this out like your first time or knew what was going on before it was actually all revealed, then you props to you because that is just insane. We thought we had it all like figured out with Akane being the killer, her still being alive, but then in this episode, Jun comes and is like, "No, this is actually how it was." Just broke it down, totally went into it. It was just a freaking spectacle, man. Freaking spectacle. Really. Tomo and Ichan. They're gonna play the ED and the opening too back to back. I love it. See now, this is a different type of series for me that I usually like. I haven't watched too many shows like this, but this was like this is good, and like most of the time like for my first time watching, like I obviously didn't figure it out. I didn't know what the hell was happening. Like I thought I did at some points, and I was like, no, 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 totally wrong. Like, but like that's just all props to the writing, and to like the way it was executed, right? It's just like oh man, this is definitely gonna be something. Just like I said before, I'm gonna have to watch again for sure. Um, but I mean, just the kind of character that Ichan is. At first I thought he was just like I didn't really think much of his character. Like I didn't think it was gonna come to this point where like his character is super complex. You know, and as the narrator too, it's super impressive how they just worked with this as a whole. Like just really really good stuff, honestly. Like and like this makes me eventually want to get into like the Monogatari series. If the Monogatari series is like handled in this like similar to this, I'm not exactly talking like you know verbatim, but like along the same lines, obviously by the same creator, Nisio Osen, but like Monogatari series has always been something I've wanted to get into eventually at some point. But this is like even like making me want to get more into his works even more, you know. So yeah, that's something I want to do definitely at some point. I think this just adapted the first book too, so there is still more. I'm not sure if it's going to ever be adapted, but I would definitely like to see more of it. Of the next book. I think it's called like is it strangulation or something like that. I looked a little bit into it. So I mean, if that got adapted and some of the other books, that'd be sweet. But I know they have like the whole Monogatari series, going on. Like that's still, anime still being pumped out of that series. I'm hoping for March comes in like a line season 3 at some point too. I know there's like over 120, 130 chapters, and the first two seasons they went up to like 88 or 89. So, um, but man, this director Shinbo, like March comes in like a lion. This one, I haven't gotten into the Monogatari series yet, but he's like behind all of it. I mean, like Madoka Magica too that I did on this channel. Like, dude, he nailing it. Like, blasted it out of the park. Like when you can create like make a series come to life like this, and adapting it in such a proper way, like really, like the creator Nishio said, like really doing like his work justice. Apparently, like that's like super super impressive, and Shaft definitely fitting for a project like all of his works. Like Shaft is just like the Nishio studio. I kind of am getting off track, but I mean it kind of all ties in together. But yeah, overall, man, Kubikiri Cycle, a series that I was honestly like a little bit like hesitant going into because I was just like, okay, this is kind of out of my comfort zone for watching anime. Like, I typically don't watch shows like this. I haven't watched too many, but this was like super eye-opening for me, and I actually really ended up liking it like quite a bit, and the characters and just episode after episode, like continuing to try and break these things down, thinking you're getting somewhere, but then it just gets flipped on its head. It just, especially like the last few episodes, like um, yeah, like these geniuses, man, these geniuses, and this like just the fun and the big ass game that that this was, and just like damn, crazy, just crazy. And I still don't even fully grasp everything that was being said, like you know in terms of like the monologue from Ichan like I was talking about, and some of the other things that the series goes into are like really really thought provoking stuff that most like a lot of the times I would not even like take in really or get. But I feel like that's why this series is one that is definitely like rewatch worthy, because those things are going to you'll make a lot more sense to me and hit me a lot more. I don't even know if I would like if I just like say took like a couple months or maybe a year or something and came back to this series, I still wouldn't even like I remember obviously in the back of my head what actually happened at the end, but like I would probably still wouldn't figure this out. Like if I could just wipe my mind and watch this again, I wouldn't figure it out. Still, like, but that's just all props. It's all props, Like for 8 episodes, man. Like if I had to rate this, like I'd honestly say like a strong like 8.5 to 9. Like I'm in that range honestly for this. My first time diving into a Nishio work. Well, besides Juni Tyson, but I don't really want. I guess I could count Juni Tyson, but that wasn't anything like this. So, yeah, eventually at some point, gonna get into the Monogatari series. This has definitely opened my eyes. These are the kind of this is this is one of his. This is before Monogatari too. So like, I can only imagine just how much more advanced and how much better he got as a writer. And this was super impressive. So, yeah, I could go into it a lot more, definitely, but as a whole, really, really, really enjoyed this, and definitely one I'm gonna revisit further on down the line. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy my reactions over Kubikiri Cycle. I hope you enjoyed this reaction to the finale, and until next time, if you guys want to check out my Patreon for like early access reactions for all the non-seasonal anime I do, like this one here and Real Life and Kaji. I'm almost finishing up Real Life, but continuing on with Kaji. There's going to be new shows coming to the channel as well. I also have full-length reactions for seasonal anime, so if you guys are interested in anything like that, we also have anime reaction poll access and Discord and all that. Link is down in the description. And yeah, I think that is about it. Until next time, until the next video, I'll see you all. Peace.